Most of us who have been Christians for any length of time have met believers who seem to think that God is their servant. Not them being God's servant, but God is their servant. Like God is here for them, a jack in a box. They twirl it around and then he pops up and what can I do for you today? Okay? They expect God to always bless them, to answer their selfish prayers, and to make things go smoothly for them. They want recognition, even praise on a regular basis. They expect others to be careful not to hurt their feelings or offend them in any way. They seem to have little or no motivation to be a blessing to others or to share their faith with the world. But we have a master in heaven to whom we must answer on a daily basis. Ultimately, at the end of our earthly lives, we will be required to account for the time on earth that was given unto us. Some of us are given the responsibility to be bosses over employees. Those of us who are masters need to remember that we too have a master and must treat our people as fairly and graciously as he does us. Now, what do y'all think about that?
Man.
There are some people out here that
Really do think that God is their genie in a box, jack in a box, and all that, and think that they supposed to get like kudos for everything. And you better not say nothing to hurt their feelings, or nobody else better not say nothing to hurt their feelings, because then they gonna let you have it for real and show you how much of a Christian they're not. And so selfish. It's like, what part of you did you say knew Jesus? You so selfish, I can't see Jesus.
So we have plenty of people, places, and things that we need to be praying about and praying for.
And to a degree, it's like I'm wondering, are you even a Christian?
See, you can tell that a person has truly lost sight that they have to give an accountability to God based on how they treat their neighbors, how they treat others,
and your family.
How you treat another human being on earth will set the stage for how well you know your God. You know, if you feel like because this person is of a different social economic status and you don't have to treat them nice, or you don't have to be respectful towards them, or because this person dresses a certain kind of way, I can treat them. You have really lost focus, and you don't really know the God that you serve. Yeah.
That you say you serve.
Go ahead, Earth.
Yeah, and it's just that everything. You're not motivated by love, that's the main thing. And God said the second commandment: if you know how to love the Lord thy God, all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength, it's going to be easier to love your neighbor as you love yourself, because you know he loved you first. And that same love, if you've been forgiven much and you understand that, then you can love much. And then you only know you've been forgiven much and counted worthy, and you didn't even deserve it. So the same way you don't deserve it, of course, other people don't deserve it either.
Amen and amen. It's a love walk. It is definitely a love walk that God has us on. Go ahead, Erica.
That love, I'm sorry.
No,
when you have experienced the love of God and had a one-on-one encounter with him, that love is going to exude from you. It's going to come out. Even when you don't want it to, it's still going to come out. You still going to be like, you know what, you did me so wrong, but here, because you asked me for it, here you go. Can't say no. You believer or non-believer, because when you allow the love of God to override you, he's just going to love, period. He's never going to be mean. As much as you want to, and I want to get you back. He is love. He is the embodiment of it.
All right. Amen. You ready to read